Biden said he'd invade Russia. You've heard me say this before again and again, but I'm going to keep saying it. What's that idea? We don't derive our rights from the government. We possess them because we're born, period. And we yield them to a government. So the forum, I pointed out to him that's why we're going to raise our concerns about cases like Alexei Navalny. I made it clear that all men and women, we haven't lived up to it completely, but we've always widened the arc of commitment and included more and more people. Diplomatic speak for saying, get our military experts and our diplomats together to work in a mechanism that can lead to control of new and dangerous and sophisticated weapons that are coming on the scene now. So we agreed to task experts. That's not true. But my generic point is, it is more complicated than that. David Sanger. By the way, that was a joke.
Is he down? Is he down? Did you see him go down? Did you see him go down?
God bless the United States. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Perfectly clear. I'm going to take them on. I can't think of one. Fairness. I've seen no evidence to suggest that it's going to cost jobs or cost, it just, and now we need Congress to finish the job. Look, it's historic investment in roads and rail, in transit and bridges, in clean energy, in clean water, universal broadband. And look, this is about good paying jobs for ordinary people, blue collar workers, jobs at prevailing wage, not $15 an hour. About 90% of the jobs we'll create with this plan won't require a college degree, but will fundamentally transform the lives of millions of people. Look, at the same time, allowing people with a new child or a sick spouse at home to take care of them without risking losing their paycheck. Not indefinitely, but for a time period they can actually make a difference. Making us significantly better educated and increasing our competitive edge globally, around the world, over time. And we'll combat climate change by building our clean energy future, creating, the experts point out, millions of jobs and building windmills and solar panels all around the country and transferring that energy.
Disclaimer, Trump's still bad man.
That's enough. Put down the mic.
I love those barrettes in her hair, man. I tell you what.
Stop that.
Look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there like a little lady in a wedding scarf.
Okay, calm down, bro.
Would have not joined us. That's why I keep getting respiratory viruses. Today we stockpiled enough gowns unvaccinated. You can get 5 to 11-year-olds, tool we didn't have until last month. That's exactly what we should be doing. So folks, let me summarize. We know more. We just have to stay focused. And no, this is not March of 2020. But one thing you can and must do, but it's your choice. Your choice is not just a choice about you. It affects other people. Let me say again and 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 again. This is not March of 2020. I just spoke to the governor of New York. It's wrong. It's immoral. Stop it. Stop it now. Yes, bottom line, this is not March of 2020.
Thanks for being here. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Tomorrow will mark 1 year since I took office.
Today, got a raise. You know those bills you get that you don't expect that are $2,000 to $5,000 from the hospital beyond what you thought you were going to have to owe because of the consultation you weren't told was going to cost that much?
You could do anything.
No more. They're now illegal. Now, let every American turn out every American pills. But we're doing more now. We purchased 20 million of these new pills, more than any country in the world. It's not going to go away immediately. So here's what we're going to do. Pills. First, fix the supply chain. In this very room, we heard dire warnings about how the supply chain problems could create a real crisis around the holidays.